Thanks for joining us on the news on NT International. I'm Elizabeth Omori. Now let's take the headlines. Finance ministers and central bank governors of West African Monetary Union condemned renaming of Save France as ECO by 2020. President Buhari poised to address the plight of Nigerian women as he inaugurates new head of office building of the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs in Abuja. Federal government signs agreement for efficiency on migration and development in Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us. Now let's begin with the ECO currency. Finance ministers and central bank governors of the West African Monetary Union have condemned the decision by chairman of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of the West African Economic and Monetary Union to unilaterally rename the Save France as ECO by 2020. Chimobi Walter Naji reports that they made this position known in Abuja after an extraordinary meeting on the ECOWAS single currency chaired by the Minister of Economy and Finance, Federal Republic of Guinea, Mamadi Camara.
Sometime in December 2019, the media space was greeted with news of the pronouncement by 8 member nations of the French-speaking part of ECOWAS on the adoption and subsequent change of their currency name from CFA France to ECO by the year 2020. Now, this decision formed the basis of a discourse at this extraordinary meeting of the Ministers of Finance and the Governors of Central Banks of the West African Monetary Zone on the ECOWAS single currency program. Now, the meeting, among other things, condemned the action, stating that it is not in line with the decisions of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of ECOWAS for the adoption of the ECO as the name of an independent single currency.
WAM's Convergence Council reiterates the importance for all ECOWAS member countries to adhere to the decisions of the ECOWAS Authority Heads of States and Government towards the implementation of the revised roadmap of the ECOWAS single currency program.
The WAM's Convergence Council, in a communique, recommends that an extraordinary summit of the Authority of Heads of States and Government of the WAM's member states be convened soon to discuss the matter and other related issues. Now in Abuja, I'm Chimobi Walter Naji, NTA News.
For more financial stories, let's now join Musa Babaliu.
President Muhammadu Buhari nominates Dr. Kingsley Isitua Obiora as Deputy Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. His name has been forwarded to the Senate for confirmation. In a letter to President of the Senate, Ahmad Lawan, President Buhari says the nomination was in accordance with the provision of Section 812 of the Central Bank of Nigeria Act 2007. Away from that, the United Nations Development Programme UNDP and Agriculture Organization FAO are seeking government's partnership towards boosting agricultural activities in the Northeast, particularly the Lake Chad Basin. Some of the major activities proposed in the program include irrigation for cultivation of rice, sorghum and vegetables, ruminant animal breeding, fish farming, cotton, groundnut and soya beans. The proposal was presented to the Minister of Agriculture, Muhammadu Sabonanunu, in